my name is Jessica Greenwood, and we are here today with point number 3 on our 7 ways to increase your collections cheat sheet. Now, for those who don't know me, I'm a billing specialist. I'm also a staff training specialist and a rescue consultant. I have lived and breathed the revenue cycle and billing departments for the last 15 years. And in this video, I really want to cover point number 3 in our cheat sheet to help your office increase their collections. Okay, good. Now, if you don't have the cheat sheet, there will be a link with the video that you can go ahead and download the cheat sheet. And if you do, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so number 3 is check your local coverage determination. Okay, good. So when does this come into play? Well, this comes into play all the time, but primarily you're going to see it come into play when you get denials that are coverage related, right? When you get denials coming back saying that it is not deemed medically necessary, et cetera, right? So there's 2 ways that you're going to get coverage denials. One is your insurance verification, right? You're giving services to the patient that are not covered in the first place, and that we talked about in the previous video. That's point number 2. And then the other time you're going to get a coverage related denial has to do with the diagnosis codes that are being billed in conjunction with whatever procedure you're doing. Now, obviously, the provider is the one responsible for diagnosing the patient, right? The local coverage determination does not determine what that patient is diagnosed with, but what it will tell you, if you look up your local coverage determination for services, what it will tell you is what diagnosis codes will be approved or will be considered medically necessary in conjunction with that CPT code, okay? So it will tell you with these conditions that the patient has, we will approve and pay this procedure code. So if you are getting those types of denials, what you need to do is find your local coverage determination. You can call the insurance company, you can check their website, you can even Google it and pull up that document and check to see if the conditions that you are treating with that procedure code are actually approved in relation to that procedure code, okay? If they're not, well then you have to, this is your judgment call in terms of what procedures are going to be best for the patient. I'm definitely not going to tell you that, but I can tell you to check your local coverage determination, see if those diagnosis codes are covered or not, and then also it will tell you which ones are covered. So if the patient has maybe a condition that isn't covered but also has a condition that is, definitely make sure that condition that it is on your billing form. Okay, good. That is basically it for the local coverage determination. It's pretty simple, but often missed. And next week I will be back and we will go over the next point on the 7 ways to increase your collections cheat sheet. Bye for now.